Hello everybody, welcome back to X-Learn's continuing coverage of Week 13 Street Stock action, this time coming to you from the Southern National Motorsports Park. Ken Jones, Tim Bandit alongside up in the booth on the call. This one should be a very exciting event. Tim, these drivers have taken a lot of hits on the previous few tracks with their safety rating. How do you think they're going to be able to bounce back here at race 6?
Well, I tell you, Ken, it's definitely been rough here between the big Charlotte and the little Charlotte. We'll see if everybody's able to mind their P's and Q's, but they're going to have a tall task ahead of them here because this is a very tough track to pass. Narrow groove, bottom line. Usually, unless you either wait on somebody to make a mistake or use that bumper to pass people. So we'll see how it pans out here.
Should be very exciting. Large crowd on hand. Justin Pierce is your pole sitter. He leads the field down to the green. The green flag is out. We are racing here at Southern National. Already some problems in the back of the pack. Several cars getting together. Looks like the rest of the field's able to navigate without any problems. That number 2 car was Stefan Panas. Draws back up front. There's the look at your leader, Justin Pearson, and number 1. Number 8 car, driven by Lucas Boris, is in the 2nd position. You're on board now with JC. This is the battle for the 4th spot. Now on board with Lee. Eric Lee. Back in the 7 car, driven by Thomas Morgan. Great racing. Now they're thinking about going 3 wide, but thankfully they think better of it.
Yeah, 3 wide's a tall order, especially here on lap number 4 here on a 40-lap race. Thankfully, the 7 car thought a little better.
One car seems to be having some connection issues in the back of the pack. Back on board here. Eric Lee. Great pictures here. As we can see the scramble going on in the back of the pack. The 16th and 5th. Side-by-side battle here. Looks like he's under assault now. The 7 car wants to take over that 5th position. Thomas Morgan looks to the inside.
That's Louis Andre, that back there in that blinking car that you see there. The car that keeps disappearing.
18th now going to take over the 6th spot. Drops JC back to 7th.
I'll tell you, a car like that is blinking like that, that's a weapon right there, because you can see here that the car is on the track and it's off the track. It's hard to tell where somebody's at when they're disappearing like that. That can result in a 4 to 8X pretty quickly here if you're not careful.
Big battle here, looking at. This is number 17 car, the Wheeling Spots machine. It's a strip by Asher Lopez Lobato. Trying to make his way up on Aiden Keir. This is a battle for the 7th position. Good clean racing so far early on. We only saw one minor incident. So far, it seems like everybody is being mindful of their safety rating late in this season.
Well, if they weren't mindful of it before, they definitely need to be mindful of it now, because if you was running pretty aggressive and had some problems those earlier races here, you definitely do not want to get the motion, because those safety rating hits add up, and if you fall below a 2, that's goodbye to you and your license.
Still looking at the number 18 car. His connection issues seem like they've gotten slightly better. It seems though he's only disappearing about 10 times a lap now as opposed to 15 or 20.
Let's see what's going to happen here when he comes up on the back bumper of this 7 car here. Sometimes these guys, when they're lagging like that, they don't really care that they're lagging. They'll still get up here and use you up. And like I said before, if you don't know where somebody's at and you run it into them, that's going to be a problem.
Cluster cars back a little bit further. This is a scramble for about 7th on back, you're seeing there. Between the 3 car, the 17 car, there's the 12 car. with Dale on the hood. Driven by Rodrigo Miranda. A little bit closer up front now. Here's the 15 car starting to draw in on this battle for the lead that looks like it's starting to heat up a little bit. The number 8 car of Lucas Gregorius is trying to make something happen to the inside, but that one car, Justin Pierce, has been very strong holding the bottom.
Yeah, he's been good holding the bottom here. Like I'm saying before here, if you want to use the bumper, you can do it. That's the one way to pass here, but we don't know what kind of safety rating that this second place competitor has. He might not be able to afford to hit to his license, so he might be just trying to be a little patient. Another thing you got to worry about too with the bumper is if you use the bumper on somebody, there's a good chance they're going to use it back to you if they get to you. So it's a little bit early to be thinking about that.
Still looking at this battle here going on for the 5th position. The number 7 car of Thomas Morgan has it. 18 is trying to take it. Connection issues continue to plague this car. Meanwhile, back up front, we have the number 15 car of Wade Williams moving into the 2nd position. No, we have a lead change. Here's the number 8 taking over the lead. Lucas Gregorius taking over the top spot from the number 1 of Justin Pierce. This is the first lead change of the race. Number 15 of Wade Williams is still in the 2nd position. The leader's coming up on some lap traffic. Let's see how that factors in.
Lap cars a lot of times are a big problem here for these cats here. They do not want to go a lap down despite the fact that this race does not have any caution flags. They will still fight you tooth and nail. Here's the 2 car. We saw him having problems earlier. Stefan Panaslik. On lap number 1 we saw them having some problems going into turn 1. 13 cars in front of him. That's Jerry Davis. You're on board with Davis. Back looking at this battle for 5th. I'd say that McDonald's Wi-Fi the 18's using is pretty resilient. Surprised he hasn't got disconnected, but could possibly happen.
So Tim, the blinking has gotten a little bit better.
Well, I hope so for some of these competitors' sake here, because it's tough to be on a short track with a car that you don't even know where they're at here. We got some contact here. Here's Dale getting used up here by the 3. Some contact, more contact. They hold on though.
3 car thinking that he's in the Earnhardt car, roughing up the number 12 car. It's driven by Rodrigo Miranda. 3 car Ashton Kai, Aiden Kayer. You're on board with the 2 car. Stefan Panaslik. Looking at this. Coming up on 10 laps to go here. That number 10 car is driven by William Johnson. It's a battle for position. 13's trying to look on the inside and take that spot. Do it. And now the number 2. We'll see if they're able to follow through. You're on board with the 2. Meanwhile, back up here in this group here. Let's keep our eyes on these guys.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, these guys have had a history here. Rodrigo with some more contact right there. I've been some payback. 3 wide going to the corner.
Aiden Kayer looking to the inside of the number 11 car. That's Chris Caller. Just a knot of cars here. The number 14 car, that's driven by Vincendo Iavasi.
Well, that's a large group of cars right there. I mean, these guys here, their paybacks, if they just decide to make a little bit of a payback at the wrong time, they could knot up a lot of cars here, and a lot of people could get involved in something that they had nothing to do with.
5 laps to go here at Southern National. Number 8 is still your leader, Lucas Giroris. He took over the lead from the number 1 car, Justin Pierce, and we got the 17 car having some problems down here in the front straightaway. Not sure what was going on with that. Looking at this battle here between the 12 and the 11. Rodrigo Miranda in the Dale Earnhardt sponsored car. Chris Collar in the number 11.
Oh, Dale, they're getting roughed up a lot here. Out here, these guys are messing with the wrong cat, and there's heavy impact into the inside tire barrier.
That definitely did not work out for the 11. Tough break for Chris Collar. And he's going to tow his car to the pits here after that. Oh, some more problems. The leader's involved in this one. Heavy impact. Number 8. Lucas Giroris is involved. Multiple cars are piling into this one here. Let's see who the leader is. The leader, it looks like the leader is the number 15 car of Wade Williams is taking over the lead. White flag, 1 more lap to go here at Southern National. There's still cars parked on the track. What an amazing turn of events here. The number 15 is going to come off the corner. Does number 6 have anything for him? He tries to drop, but no. The number 15, Wade Williams, wins here in a surprising finish here at Southern National.
Oh, man, what a wild one right there. I mean, it looked like that 8 car had it locked up, but we talk about lap cars and how the lap cars can mess up your race, and we definitely saw that happen there.
Tough break for the leader. But what a tremendous break for Wade Williams. Here's one car trying to get to the pit, getting across the line, heavily damaged, number 19. Tobias Meyer. But what a wild finish here at Southern National Motorsports Park.
Boy, I tell you, man, you can't take your eye off this here. Just like we saw not too long ago at Phoenix, Justin Allgaier looked like he had that race locked down till the final few laps when he crashed, and that's kind of what happened here, but a little bit different situation. Looked like Lucas just got knotted up by them lap cars. Not exactly sure what got it kicked off there, but that's a tough break for him.
An amazing finish here at Southern National Motorsports Park. Congratulations to Wade Williams, the beneficiary of the last lap chaos. Tim, any final thoughts on this one here before we get ready to wrap up?
Well, I tell you, Ken, I mean, I'm speechless here. That was a wild finish there. I mean, I can only hope that the last race is just as exciting as this one here.
Our last race is going to be at USA Lakeland, Florida. Conclusion of our Week 13 broadcast. Should be very exciting, so stay tuned for that one there. But once again, congratulations to Wade Williams, winner here at Southern National Motorsports Park. And for Tim Bandit, I'm Ken Jones. Click that subscribe button if you like these videos. We'll be back for more action, concluding the Week 13 action at Lakeland, USA.